Hi everyone, and welcome back to MusicIQ. Today, I want to share something a little different but very timely. My top recommendations for what classical homeschool families should listen to this Christmas season. If you are a classical or Charlotte Mason homeschooler, you probably spend a lot of time thinking about beauty, atmosphere, and forming your children's imaginations. And Christmas is one of the very best opportunities to do exactly that through music. So today, I want to give you a short, curated list of Christmas music that is historically rich, spiritually meaningful, and genuinely beautiful. Pieces that will deepen your family's sense of the season and become part of your traditions year after year. So let's jump in. If your family is new to classical Christmas music, Corelli's Christmas Concerto is a great piece to start with. Arcangelo Corelli wrote this piece around 1690, and it was designed specifically for Christmas Eve. It's warm, lyrical, and accessible even for beginners. The whole concerto is lovely, but I especially recommend the last movement. It's labeled Pastoral, and it was meant to evoke the shepherds outside Bethlehem. It has this gentle, rocking rhythm that feels like a peaceful winter night. This is perfect for quiet mornings or evenings, candlelight time, or even as a soundtrack while decorating. Next is a larger work, but extremely rewarding, Johann Sebastian Bach's Christmas Oratorio. Now, don't be intimidated by the word oratorio. This is simply music that tells the nativity story without staging or costumes. This work includes 6 separate cantatas, each to be performed on one of the days of the Christmas season. If you want just one movement to share in your family, start with the opening chorus. It's jubilant, brilliant, and full of trumpets. It captures the excitement of Christmas morning. This piece is a wonderful way to bring worship, history, and beauty together. To add some variety, let's go earlier in history. Consider listening to a few examples of Renaissance polyphony during Advent or Christmas week. Pieces by Palestrina or Praetorius have a clarity and purity that many people find deeply calming. If you want a specific recommendation, try Palestrina's Hodie Christus natus est. These pieces were written for the church during the 16th century, and their beauty speaks across time. They create an atmosphere of reverence and wonder, ideal for the quieter moments of the season. This might surprise you, but many of the carols we know today go back hundreds of years. Here are a few to seek out. O Come, Emmanuel, which includes a melody from around the 12th century. Of the Father's Love Begotten, with a text from the 4th century. And Lo, how a Rose Ere Blooming, which is a 15th century German carol. These connect your homeschool to the long Christian tradition of singing through Advent and Christmas. They're perfect for morning time or quiet evening time with the whole family. And now we can't forget something a bit more lighthearted, Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite. Even though the Nutcracker wasn't originally a big success, the music and the ballet eventually became one of the most beloved parts of the Christmas season, especially in America. What I love about the suite is that it introduces children to the full color palette of the orchestra. The celesta in the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, the swirling strings throughout the suite, and the vivid dances from around the world. This is a perfect entry point for kids who respond well to imaginative, story-driven music. And for fun, you could also include the jazz version of the Nutcracker Suite by Les Brown and his Band of Renown. This music is so much fun, and it would make for a really good discussion comparing and contrasting it with the original work from Tchaikovsky. And finally, there's Benjamin Britten's A Ceremony of Carols. Written in 1942 for treble choir and harp, this work blends ancient medieval texts with a modern musical language. It's bright, ethereal, and surprisingly accessible, even if your family is new to choral music. If you want one movement to start with, try This Little Babe. It's energetic and rather catchy. So those are my recommendations for what classical homeschool families would enjoy listening to this Christmas. Corelli, Bach, Renaissance polyphony, historic carols, Tchaikovsky, and Britten. Each of these pieces connects your children not only to the beauty of the season, but to the musical heritage of Christmas. If you'd like more guidance on how to introduce music history in a way that is simple, meaningful, and accessible, be sure to check out the MusicIQ course. It gives your students a full understanding of music through the ages in a way that supports the classical model and encourages deep listening. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope this becomes the beginning of a beautiful Christmas listening tradition in your home. I'll see you next time, and Merry Christmas!